Good morning. We're at a trailhead again. This time we're at the Pitcher Mountain trailhead. We've been here before, and this time we're going to go in the other direction. All right, Andor Forest, Pitcher Mountain. Please leave no trace. Yeah, to the summit of Pitcher Mountain isn't very far, but that's not where we're going today. Tentatively, my destination is Washington Shelter, where I'm going to spend the night. All right, we got views from the trail up Pitcher Mountain. Very nice. And I'm looking at Monadnock right over there. 5 minutes into my hike, that's the views I get, and I'm already ready to take off this sweatshirt. You know, there's an old saying, be bold, start cold. I probably should have listened to that, but that's all right. I know it's only a few minutes to the top of this, and then I'll take it off and we'll move on. All right, summit of Pitcher Mountain, like 5 minutes out of trail. If you ever want a quick mountain that you can climb, this is it. And the last time I was here, the fire tower was under construction, so I couldn't access it and get up there. But since I'm here, I'm going to access it and see what kind of views we get. Locked up, but still nice. Very nice. All right, so I think that big one over there is Sunapee. Not sure. I can see the wind farms. Yeah, good views from up here. Alrighty. And nice. All right, coming down off of Pitcher Mountain. Got a little signage. Okay, that's to the parking lot. And that way is your trail. Nice white places. We're on the Sunapee Monadnock Greenway, by the way. This is yet another section of this. I've been doing this piecemeal wherever I can find parking, and then doing out and back. And that's what today's mission is an out and back. I'm gonna go as far as I can. I'm hoping for Washington. So I'm on a bit of a road walk. The trail has left me out onto this lovely dirt road. Back there, about 1/8 of a mile, I had a little run-in with a herd path. So a herd path is where people like maybe accidentally go the wrong way, or another trail intersects and it's not really well marked. Yeah, this was a well-traveled herd path that took me off of the trail. Thankfully I have GPS, so I was able to get back on. Yeah, that was interesting. Like milling around in the woods, like, where the fuck am I? Yeah, GPS tells me the way. And right now, it's got me walking a dirt road. Here she is. Coming up on some signage here. Little open spaces. Young Forest and Shrublands Restoration Area. Okay. All right. Got some views. This nice little meadow. we've reached a milestone. Check this out. Check this out. Monadnock Sunapee Greenway, halfway. 24 miles to Mount Sunapee. 24 miles to Mount Monadnock. All right. Well, we're not going all the way to Sunapee today. We're going to find a spot to camp, do an out and back, and then come and do the rest of it another time. But yeah, that's pretty neat. So I've connected my footprints all the way from Mount Monadnock to the halfway point. Yeah, this is good. More milestones. Here we are at the summit of Hubbard Hill. That little sign up there, yeah, you probably can't see it from here, but it says Hubbard Hill. So this is it. And this is our view from Hubbard Hill. Very nice. All right, we're coming to a sign. Oh, Foxbrook Campsite. We're here already. Maybe that's a good place to have a little lunch. At any rate, I want to go check out the campsite for sure. Foxbrook Campsite. Woohoo! All right. Definitely a good place for a break. All right, Foxbrook Campsite. Let's take the grand tour. We have our platform. Prevent forest fires, it says. Somebody carved a little chair. You get yourself a camp chair. All right. Up this way, we have the privy. Gotta check out the privy. All the comments said that on the way to the privy there were spots to pitch your tent, and there definitely is. This is a nice little campsite. Yeah, screened in. All right, and we hit the signs for a moldering privy. Well, time to say goodbye to the Foxbrook tent site. Stop for a little snack. I was gonna have lunch here, but it's only 10:30. It's not even 11 o'clock yet. It's not lunchtime. So I had a little snack, and I'm gonna move on because I do have another, I don't know, 7-8 miles to go before I reach camp. All right, climbed a bit of a hill, and I've come upon a little piece of history. All right, here we go. This site was the old homestead of Jonathan Thompson Jr. and his wife Tammy from 1816 to 1833. Later, John and Harriet Reed lived here from 1842 until his death in 1863. All right, I guess this pit must have been the foundation for the cabin. Yeah, and this is where the trail turns. All right, I'm hearing a moose. Yeah. It's making a moose call. Not sure I want to run into one of them. I mean, nature is great and all, but moose are big, and they don't care too much for people. They're annoyed by us. Oh man, hill climbing, taking the wind out of me. But when you get near the top, you get a nice little view. I could live with this. I think there's more further up. I'll let you know. We're definitely near the top. All right, moving along. We got ourselves some more history over here. Let's check this baby out. This site was the old homestead of Jerry and Patty Gleason. From 1823 to 1846, they farmed these lands. The Gleasons are buried in the Seventh-day Adventist Cemetery next to the church. You'll pass this cemetery in about 1.5 miles if you're heading north, which I am. And I am also told that that is a pretty good place to stop and get lunch. They got picnic tables and all kinds of stuff. Water crossing. I love when they put bridges. We're at a turn in the trail. We're going this way. We seem to have a bit of a dirt road walk, which are always nice and cruisy. Somebody's cabin here. Out in the boonies they are. All right. So, I'm looking for a church that's supposed to have a pavilion with picnic tables and garbage cans and water. And that's where I'm going to stop and have lunch. Yahoo. Starting to get a little hungry. Starting to get a little thirsty. All right. I think we're coming upon the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Seventh-day Adventist Church. Oh yeah, there we go. Oof. So I just stopped and had a very nice lunch at the Seventh-day Adventist Church. They have a big pavilion there, picnic tables and stuff. I would have filmed, but I ended up talking to one of the churchgoers there, and apparently they had a whole spread laid out for a special group that was coming in from Boston. They had food. They offered me food. I didn't take it because I wanted to eat my own, make my pack a little lighter. But they were really nice. They offered me food. They have bathrooms there. You can get fresh water there. Yeah, and they were very welcoming. Nice people. Yeah. And now I got a bit of a road walk. Not exactly sure when it goes back into the woods or when it heads towards the trail, but yeah, this is it. Road walk. We're moving on. All right, we have some signage. The Clark Robinson Memorial Forest, owned and managed by New England Forestry Foundation for forest products, habitat, diversity, educational opportunities. Hey, newenglandforestry.org. Gift of Miss Florence C. Robinson, 1968. Awesome, awesome. Robinson Forest. Well, I've been doing a slog of a climb. I believe this is the last summit I have to get to before, excuse me, camp. Oh. Might even be some views up on this one. All right, somebody chalked in Oak Hill. Oh, there's a sign even. Oak Hill. We've summited Oak Hill, elevation 1,950 feet. The view from Oak Hill. I believe that's going to go down the other side of the hill where the shelter will be. And the shelter is where I want to be, because my legs are getting a little bit sore. This has been a little bit of a long day. All right, well, I'll catch up to y'all later. All right, Washington Shelter. Hello, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. So I guess I'm not alone tonight?
Not tonight.
Stand here?
Awesome. Huh? Yeah.
You going south?
Well, I'm going north and then back south.
Oh,
yeah?
Yeah, so
oh.
I started at Pitcher Mountain,
Okay.
like 10 miles back. That's where my van is. So I figured I'd stop here, get some breakfast in town in the morning, and head back to the van.
Nice.
Nice little out and back. All right, arrived at the shelter, guys. Yeah, not alone. Got some campers here, so we can all gather together and scare off the bears, which I don't think are happening anyways. There's somebody's house right over there. We're like not far from civilization at all. Yeah. Oh well, I'll see y'all in the morning. I just had myself a little breakfast over at the general store, and I'm gonna walk back to camp and finish packing up and hit the road. Long trek home. It was a long trek here. My legs are already junk, so I think I'm gonna be pretty slow today. Yeah, I packed enough food. If I want to do this in like 2 days, I can, but I really don't want to sleep in the tent tonight. I want to be home. It's time to be home. Time to say goodbye to the campground. Goodbye, Washington Shelter. Time for the long slog home. Well, I'm back at the top of Oak Hill. Yeah, this is the climb I started my day with. 1,950 feet. I'm pretty sure that's higher than Mount Wachusett, and yet this is a hill. I wonder what the heck the difference is between a mountain and a hill. Where's the cutoff point? How much prominence does it have to have? How much elevation does it have to have? Because sometimes I can't tell the difference. Mount Watatic, for example, is smaller than this hill, even the prominence. So yeah, if somebody out there knows the difference, let me know, because I can't tell. A hill is a hill. A mountain is just a big hill. Anyway, yeah, haven't been filming much. because I'm tired and I'm just getting started. I got a long day. But we'll do it. We will do it. As painful as it is. All right, for the second time in 2 days, I've made it to the top of Jackson Hill. 2,061 feet. Yeah, it's a pretty big hill. I think it's an even nicer day today. I don't know, maybe you can get these views. Yeah, the camera never does it justice. I'm taking a little break here. Gonna have a snack. I'm making really good time in spite of the fact that my legs are junk. Yeah, I think this is gonna be done in a 1 day rather than 2. Yeah. All right, I'll talk to you later. Alrighty, once again, Hubbard Hill. Yeah, and we got the Hubbard Hill view. I think it's a little bit sunnier today. Well, I have arrived back at the Pitcher Mountain parking lot. Yeah, a long 2 days.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Yeah, and my GPS is ready to take me home. So yeah, thanks for coming along. Talk to you in the next one.